Hey everyone, and welcome to another great episode of How to Build. Alright, so last time we built, well, we didn't really build, we kind of just went over a bunch of cool tips and tricks. This time I'm going to show you guys how to build, and again, it's one of those things that I'm sure a lot of you guys know how to do, but this is more for people that don't know how to build stuff within the world of Minecraft, or just helpful hints of stuff that maybe help you improve on stuff you already know how to build. This has kind of been our little, I'm building like a city out of our how to build world here. So I'm like putting down these roads and whatnot. All of our stuff down here and our little farm down here. Then there's this village. I just kind of like encased it, put a parking lot outside of it. So this is going to be today's build. I put a little bridge right there because there was a lake. Today's build is going to be a cobble gen. And a lot of you guys know how to build a cobble gen, but I'm going to do one that's more, I want to say automated, but it's not really automated. It's like semi-automated. I have one here. Let me show you here. The lava is underneath this right here on this side, and the water is on this side. This one's a little more automated, and this one dumps into, what do you call it? A chest that goes into one of our furnaces that we built over there from our last video. And then the end result on this one here is smooth stone. Yeah, you may not want smooth stone, but that's what I wanted this one to be like. So I built smooth stone. This one right here. So what we do on this one is I would go and grab a pickaxe. Okay, so this one right here, grab this pickaxe here, and what it does is I have it running 5 deep, and the reason why I have it here, let me switch over to game mode 1 or game mode 0, and basically you can't break. The reason why I have 5 here is there's no way to break all of them at the same time, and then this you can just constantly just sit here and pick away. And what the cobblestone is doing is it's falling into those hoppers and then falling into that chest back there. So you can just sit here and kind of pick away. And you would never break through the other side, and you would just never be able to. Your pickaxe is going to break way before you damage any of the structure. So let me show you what happens over here. So now the cobblestone is being dumped into from those hoppers into that chest, which it's already emptied out into that hopper, and now is going through. We broke about 30 pieces. Then it dumped into the furnace, and we have a bucket of lava over here, and it's smelting. And it's instantly disappearing and going into this chest here. So you'll see these numbers start growing up over here. So that's how this one works. So that's what I'm going to do over here. I'm going to do another cobble gen. Let me go ahead and change it back to game mode 1. And I'm going to grab the materials we're going to need. I'm using smooth stone. You can use any material you want other than wood. But I'm using smooth stone just so you can differentiate between the cobblestone and the smooth stone. I usually build them out of cobblestone in regular world, but in this world we're going to be building it out of what do you call it? Out of smooth stone, because it just looks nice. I like the way it looks. So here's really basic instructions on how to build it. So again, I'm doing mine 5 deep because there's no way to get past breaking all the pieces there. So I'm gonna build it this general shape right here, just so we have the border for everything. Oops. And then we're gonna break away this centerpiece here is where the water is going to dump into, and then this piece here is where the hoppers are gonna go. Yeah. Let me coat this really quick just because OCD, and I think that's good. Okay, so hoppers are going to go into this chest here. So I'm going to do the water on this side and the hoppers on this side, so it'll be a little bit backwards from the one that we have now. Okay, so I'm going to have these hoppers pointed to this chest here, and I'll point to this last one that's going to go there. Okay, cool. And then we're going to, I need a bucket of lava. I think we got some lava over here. I'll grab a lava and a water. I think what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the redstone stuff in a second. Okay, so we're going to pour the water in over here on this side. You're going to pour the lava in over here on this side. So you have to have, so the water has to step down one. So it's going to go, even if you just built one single, hi sheep, you're going to burn in a second. Okay. Anyhow, so again, so this would be, even if I broke this, it's going to regenerate right there real quick. So the water has to be one piece and then it's going to drop down one just so it has a place to pour into. If you put it just directly into it, it won't work. It'll fail. So this is basically my cobble gen. So if you break these pieces in survival, in game mode 1, here I'll show you. Or game mode 0, I keep saying that. In game mode 0, they'll automatically go into that chest as cobblestone. So you just sit here and chip away at this for as long as your pickaxe will survive, and then make more pickaxes, and it'll all go dump into your chest over here. Yay! I think it's really cool. I like the way that turns out because, again, you can never break too many. You can actually have somebody on either side chipping away at this, and you can just get a ton of cobble without having to go find it. Unless you have a really nice source nearby, this is a really quick way of making cobblestone. So what I'm going to do over here on this side, this one's going to be a way simpler cobble gen. I kind of have like some redstone stuff running through here. Oh, I need to go back into creative. So this one's going to be a timer and a cobble gen. So what I'm going to do here is the same thing that I did over there, except it's going to be a single piece. It's not going to be 5. It's going to be the same exact concept, but it's going to be a single basic cobble gen. And again, we're going to dump our water over here, and the water's got to go into one block and then drop down one block. So it stops itself, just like that. Then the lava, and you're going to have to walk away, because if you're in survival, it'll automatically generate a piece of cobble right there, which is really cool. I like that. And then what I'm going to do is, you know what, before you put the lava down, I forgot to do this. Sorry. So I need to put down a piston, a regular piston, not a sticky piston, but a regular piston. So you're going to drop the bucket of lava over here, and it's going to generate the cobble right there. So what that's going to do is... Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we need to... I can put away my lava and my water, and I can grab my my redstone repeaters, and I'm going to need 6 of these, all going in the same direction in a circle, or oval, or whatever you want to call it. And you're going to click these out to 3 clicks a piece. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What that does is it slows down the timer to the slowest possible timing. It goes to 0.3 of a second, or 1 click down like that is 0.1 of a second. Is that 0.1 a second, 0.2 of a second, and 0.3 of a second, and that's nothing. That's just directly connected. So 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. Okay. So then I'm gonna connect it with redstone, and then redstone is gonna redstone. I'm gonna put a repeater right there into the into the piston. You could just, if you didn't want to use the extra repeater, you could just do a block and just do the redstone right on top, and it does the same exact thing. That way you don't have to waste the material to build that. So then we're going to need another piece of redstone here, a block there, and you're going to use a button. You have to use a button. You cannot use a lever, because a lever will turn the signal on, and it'll stay solid long enough to where the whole thing will just freeze. It'll only run once. So if you press it, you push the button right now, it triggers it, and then it turns into a timer, and it runs in circles, and it pushes this piston with enough time. That's why you have to have the 6 with enough time for the cobblestone to generate over here, and it's going to push it out. And it'll push it out as far as it'll go. The only thing that'll stop it, and then this will run out. I believe it'll run 10 blocks or 20 blocks. I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think it goes out 20 blocks. And what I was going to do, and then you can kind of make this do like crazy shapes. You can make it go on forever. And the reason why you would want to do it is just so you have a constant stick of cobblestone. You can just go through and chisel it away. So if I went to game mode 1 or game mode 0 again, the survival, and I just chiseled this, it will constantly, it won't stop. It'll just keep going. It'll push me, actually. It'll keep going and generate cobblestone. Not nearly as fast as the 5 cobble generator, but it will generate it. You can collect it and then come back and get another. I guess it was 12 pieces, actually, that it stopped at. So that was 1, 2, 3. How many pieces did I have? I have 15. So it must be 15 pieces. Okay. So it does 15 pieces of cobblestone at a time past the main cobble. So that'll run to here. And then you could make it do all kinds of crazy stuff like this, where you could essentially make it turn and run corners and whatnot. Okay, so I think I should be able to do this, and then I kind of dug this out here. Hold on a second. Okay, so I dug this out prior to doing this, just so we would have it ready to go. Let me see here. So I can do that. And then the redstone has to be in this direction, or the redstone repeater has to be in this direction. And you would need that because you remember after 8 blocks, the redstone signal loses its signal, actually. So you have to have a repeater every 8 blocks. I tend to have it every 7. It's not needed, but I do. So that's that, and that's connected, and that'll turn into a push over here. I don't know if I went too far or I didn't go far enough. I think I went too far. So I can remove that. And I can put that there. And I could put my redstone signal here. Let me fix this really quick. Okay. So I can put this right here, that, and then this will push it out, and then it'll turn this way another 15 blocks. And you can make it go up or down or any which direction you want to, as long as you have the redstone pistons in place, and you can make it go in any direction you want to. Why you'd want to make it keep going, I don't know. But it's good to have, just so you have a bunch of pieces of cobble really quick. You can grab, 15 pieces really quick and take off and go do something with it, just so you have them at hand really fast. Okay, so that's the gist of it. Again, basic cobble gen with a timer generates this this cool little push cobblestone generator. And like I said, most of you guys probably already knew this stuff, but I thought these were kind of cool little builds. They're really quick and they come in very useful. This one's my favorite out of all of them. I tend to use this one the most when I need a cobble gen, like in my Sky Factory. This is what I have, or my Sky Den for Xbox. That's what I use. Either one of these will do. So yeah, that's the gist of it, guys. If you guys like this video, please go ahead and smash that like button as hard as you can with your cobblestone. Because cobblestone equals life? Yeah? No? No? Alright, anyway, so if you guys are new to our channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button down below, dudes. It'd be greatly appreciated. And until next time, guys, see ya!